Newly inaugurated Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto has officially sworn in the country's largest cabinet since 1966. There are up to 109 members compared to 64 under his predecessor. Despite being new, the cabinet still features 17 ministers from Joko Widodo's cabinet, as well as the former president's son as vice president. The cabinet also includes politicians from a coalition of 7 parties who supported his victory in the February election. While Mr. Prabowo says the cabinet represents his pledge for a strong government, it has already received criticism for being just too large. Commentators say this could complicate bureaucracy and lengthen the policy-making process. The announcement of the new cabinet officially ends Joko Widodo's era at the helm of Indonesia. The new president, Subianto, is a former military general and had been dogged by allegations of human rights abuses for decades. Having failed twice to become president, Prabowo finally got the keys to the top office in February when he won 58% of the vote. For more, Randy Mulyanto joins us live from Jakarta. Randy, Mr. Prabowo has announced plans to take his cabinet members on a military academy retreat. Quite an unusual move, a start for the government. What can you tell us about this retreat?
Jill, the retreat is going to be held from this Friday to Sunday in Magelang in Indonesia's central Java province. It's about 500 kilometers away from Jakarta. But I think what's more significant is the location of the retreat itself. It's going to be held at a military academy, nestled in the Javanese mountain range, and these ministers will be sleeping in tents. And I think one key message that Mr. Prabowo wants to give here, wants to show to the public as well here, is basically the fact that, there is only the president's vision, not the minister's vision. So basically everything comes from the top. This is something that the government wants to do, basically when it comes to how the leadership itself basically comes from the top. So again, this is important as the government wants to be unified here.
Well, that will be a lot of tense. Now, in his inauguration, Mr. Prabowo stressed the importance of Indonesia's long-time non-aligned status. Despite being a former defense minister, what does the new leader think the country can achieve through this policy?
That's right, Jill. I don't think the new government, at least for now, under Mr. Prabowo, will explicitly side with any of the blocs. We have to remember that Indonesia has the free and active foreign policy. Indonesia wants to engage with as many countries as possible. Even if we look back at Mr. Prabowo's inauguration speech yesterday, he said that 1,000 friends are too few, an enemy is too many. So we've also seen how Mr. Prabowo in the past basically, Mr. Jokowi in the past, has engaged with both China and the United States. For example, China with Indonesia's first high-speed rail and the United States with its military support with the US and other countries. So, and also, again, flashback to a few months back, Mr. Prabowo basically went to several countries, China, Japan, Russia, France, and more as a president-elect. So for now, we can see that as long as it aligns, it benefits Indonesia's national strategy and interests. We can see that that's going to be the strategy. But whether things will change in the future, it remains to be seen.
All right, I have to leave it there. But thank you, Randy Mulyanto, reporting live to us from Jakarta.